What the Sam Heck? Vámonos.
Hello, welcome to What the Sam Heck. I am Sam Heck. Well, it's Samantha Heck, but I go by Sam. And this is going to be my vlog about my time in Spain. I'm here to teach English as an assistant through the Media's Language Assistant Program. And so I originally am a kindergarten teacher from Nevada, and this would be my 8th year teaching over there, but I got into this program and luckily my district did a paid sabbatical, and so in order to get that you had to have worked 7 years and then go into an advanced program. So with the Media's program I applied, got accepted, and I am doing a class through the University of Barcelona. And so it's an online course. It's a TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language, and I'm doing the early childhood version because I'm teaching 3, 4s, and 5-year-olds over here. And so this vlog is just gonna kind of be about my experience and what's going on. I've been here about a month now, actually exactly a month, and I'm finally feeling back to myself. I love my school. So this first video is just kind of gonna be about the first month here, and then after that hopefully there'll be a little more fun about my adventures in my school. So getting here was great. The flight was good. I mean, it's long, but that was expected. I had 2 suitcases because I only have 2 hands, and a backpack, a very big backpack. And so I flew into Barcelona. I had to fly into Barcelona because I had an induction meeting in that area. And so I just flew in on the 8th of September, and then the induction meeting was the 10th of September. So I just kind of wanted to be in that area to make it easy. So I flew in there. I got to explore Barcelona a little bit. I didn't do too much exploring. I just didn't have a lot of time, and this is a new country. I just was kind of getting my bearings, jet lag, all the things. So the first night I kind of walked around. I got into Barcelona about 2 p.m. and so I knew I didn't want to go right to sleep, which would be, or I just wanted to get used to their time zone. It's 9 hours ahead. So if I landed at 2 p.m. it was 5 a.m. Back in Nevada. So I just kind of went exploring. I found this big Ferris wheel because I wanted to see Barcelona up high to kind of get my bearings, which was cool. So I kind of got to see the city, and then it's really close to the beach. So I went to the beach and ate at a restaurant that was right there on the beach. I got to enjoy the waves while I ate. I had some tacos and a drink. It was really nice, and then headed back to the hostel and went to bed. Kind of. I was like in and out of sleep. I wasn't the best sleep, which is expected to be in a new place anyway. And then the next day I did explore a little bit of some of the things. Not a lot. I figured I'm gonna be here for a whole school year, so I'll have a weekend to kind of go explore. But I did get to know the metro system because I needed to ride a metro the next day for the induction meeting. So I figured that out, how to get the ticket and the card and all that good stuff. And I went and saw the big Familia building and walked around. I want to do a tour inside of it and go back. And then I went to the park, the really famous park there. And so I'll put up some pictures. Went back to the hostel, and then the next day I had my induction meeting for the Media's program, and that was just, in the morning it was just expectations, a little bit about the program, things you have to set up. Like I had to set up a Spanish bank account. I had to set up living, just all that good stuff and kind of stuff you have to do here. And if you had any questions or anything. And then it was at a university, so we got to eat lunch in that cafeteria. And then the second half of the day was basically like teaching us games we could play. They brought in teachers, and so I'm doing preschool, So I was in the preschool group with one of the preschool teachers, and she had a lot of fun games we could play, and if anyone had any questions. I am a kindergarten teacher, so I have games up my sleeve and whatnot, but it still was nice to get reminders, and then I did learn a couple new ones, so that was fun. And then there was also a primary section, so we had like a little break and then went to the next group with the primary teacher, and she had also some fun games to do. And that was really good because I also met people in the program, in the Medeas program, and I met people who are going to be living in Valencia, and so that was really awesome. And I got their numbers and their all that good stuff so I could meet up with them. And so the induction meeting was good, and then headed back to Barcelona, and that was a lot of information and a long day, so I just went like back to the hostel straight to bed. And so after that, the next day I had to get up and head to Valencia. I took a bus. So from the hospital I took a taxi because, again, I had my 2 suitcases, my big backpack. I did not want to deal with the metro with that, so I just got a taxi and got to the bus station. It took me a minute to find the bus, but I got there early because I knew that might happen, and got on the bus, which was easy peasy, but I was feeling a little emotional that day. I just hadn't been eating, really. I didn't eat that morning. That was my what the Sam heck are you doing moment. Also the time zone, time difference, so it was just, I think I left Valencia or Barcelona at 9 a.m. So that's midnight in Nevada. So there's no one I can like, I mean, I could have called a lot of people and they would have picked up, but you know. So the bus ride was a little emotional. Again, I think that was jet lag. Hadn't really eaten. I don't know Spanish really. So it was all just a learning curve and getting used to it. But so got down to Valencia. I had to stay in an Airbnb because I couldn't move into my apartment until Monday, and this was Thursday. So I got to my Airbnb and it was really cute. It was just this room in this lady's apartment, and she was so nice. She was downstairs when I got there, and she, you know, they're big huggers and they kiss you on both cheeks. And so she was really sweet, helped me with my bags, and then gave me a tour of her cute little apartment. And she had a little shelf in her fridge for me, and she's like, if you have any food in here, she's like, if you need anything, just let me know. So nice. And so dropped my things off, took a minute to myself and vegged out, and then I went and explored Valencia, and I found the center of Valencia. Beautiful. It's these old buildings, and it had been an emotional day just traveling and getting here, but seeing like downtown Valencia, I was like, this is home. It was gorgeous. I was so happy. And so I walked around a little bit just to explore, get to know it, and then headed back to the Airbnb and went to bed, and slept in really late the next day, which, if you know me, that's not what I do at all. I'm like a get up and go, and like I have my routine in the morning. I go for a walk, usually with my dog, but she's with my parents. And so the jet lag, and I think just adjusting to it all. So I slept in really late, but then finally slowly got myself together and went and explored. And this is when I found the science buildings, and that was like, those buildings are very modern, which are so cool. The hemisphere building is like supposed to look like an eye, and it really does. And then there's the science museum, which is just really sleek and modern, and then also the theater, the opera house. And so it was really cool to see like downtown Valencia. That's so just old style buildings, beautiful, and then this science area that's just so modern. And so Valencia is very diverse. I love it. And so explored that, for a little, and then this was Friday, and so I was out and about for a little bit. It also is so humid here, which I am used to hot. Nevada, it's a desert. It's hot, but it is a dry heat. I walk out and I am covered in sweat. I am like always shiny because I just am sweaty, which I sweat, but I'm like not a big sweater. And so you just get sweaty and gross. Hello, welcome to What the Sam Heck. I am Sam Heck. Well, it's Samantha Heck, but I go by Sam. And this is going to be my vlog about my time in Spain. I'm here to teach English as an assistant through the Medias Language Assistant Program. And so I originally am a kindergarten teacher from Nevada, and this would be my 8th year teaching over there. But I got into this program, and luckily my district did a paid sabbatical. And so in order to get that, you had to have worked 7 years and then go into an advanced program. So with the Medias program, I applied, got accepted, and I am doing a class through the University of Barcelona. And so it's an online course. It's a TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language, and I'm doing the early childhood version because I'm teaching 3, 4s, and 5-year-olds over here. And so this vlog is just gonna kind of be about my experience and what's going on. I've been here about a month now, actually exactly a month, and I'm finally feeling back to myself. I've got my routine down. I'm getting used to Valencia, that's where I'm living, more and more every day. I love my school. Like a big bag, but I got those. I got just a good stuff. I got bagels for breakfast. I got apples. I got some pasta for dinner, but I also grabbed a couple random things. But it was really fun to walk around the store for the first time. And again, I don't speak Spanish, so thank goodness everything has pictures because I was able to figure out what things are for the most part. And so that was fun. And then again, went back to the Airbnb and went to bed. And so that was Saturday night. Sunday, I do work in a school that's in a town on the metro. It's an hour ride. So Sunday I wanted to go and just try the metro, know where I was going for the next day. And so I went down to Carlet, that's where the school is, figured out the metro. The public transportation here is super easy. I just put into my phone where I need to go, and it'll tell me what metro line I need, and then if I need to take a bus to the metro or if I can just walk. I really like to walk a lot here. One, I just like walking, and two, you just find the cutest random things. It's just beautiful. So walking is actually really fun. You just have to account for that time because it's not as fast as a bus or the metro, but I do like to walk. So, but public transportation is easy peasy. So went and rode the metro, got to the school just to see it. It's Sunday, so obviously it was closed, but it was good to know where I was gonna need to go the next day. And then I explored Carlet for a little, which I originally was gonna live in Carlet, but the people who I was in contact with before I got to Spain whereas you should just live in Valencia, which I'm glad I do because there's a lot to do in Valencia, and Carlet is pretty tiny. But I did get to explore it for a little bit, and the metro runs every hour, so it was the perfect amount of time to figure out the school, kind of see Carlet, and then head back to Valencia. So I did that, and then I had plans with one of the other girls I met at the induction meeting, and then another girl who it's her 2nd year in the Medias program, and we went to the beach, the playa, and it was so beautiful, and we got to swim in the water. The water was perfect. I got to lounge around for a little bit and relax, and it was really nice to meet people who live here and who are doing the same program, and we could get to know one another. And then I didn't stay too long because the next day was work for the first day. So went back to the Airbnb, got everything ready. I made sure I had like a plan for breakfast, my lunch, a snack, all that good stuff, what I was gonna wear. And so got all that ready and then went to bed, set my alarm, feeling excited. I was mostly excited and like ready to go. A little nervous, you know, you're always nervous to start a new job or meet new people. So woke up the next day, got ready. I had already done the metro, so it was easy. Got to the school. Everyone is so nice. Again, they just grab you, double cheek, love it. I mean, it takes you off guard the first time if you're not used to it, which I'm not, obviously. But it was so, and everyone was so helpful and nice. And it was a lot to take in. I mean, it's all been a lot to take in, but it was really good. And so now I've been working there 3 weeks and it's going really well. I'll have to go into a little more detail about all of it, but that was kind of what's been happening here so far. The other weekends, usually I do a Explore Valencia day and then do an excursion to get out of town, and I'll make some videos about what I've been up to with those because I've seen some really cool things. But yeah, that's just kind of an update about what's going here. I'm in my routine. I found a gym. Work is good. I finally am feeling settled and like myself. This is my cute little apartment. The day of my first day, Monday, I then had to come move into my apartment. So it was a very busy day too. I went to work all day, which was great, and then got to my apartment. And I think that helped me feel settled because this is my space. I do have roommates. I have 3 roommates and we share a bathroom. So that's been a change because I've lived alone for like 7 years, but it's been really good. And so, yeah, it's been good. I'll make some more videos about the school and what I've been up to on the weekends, but it's been really good. I've been here exactly a month and I'm finally feeling settled and like myself, and it's been really good. So that's all for now, but I will see you all soon.